of this bulletin to get a sense of the flurry of activity happening there. Now, Kenya's October headline inflation rate, dipped the lowest in 14 years to 2.7%, driven mainly by reduction in food and fuel prices. However, economists say that the country may be at a tipping point, edging towards a deflation. NTV's Brian George Otieno with what this means for the economy.
Food and fuel prices, the key underlying factors that almost drove Kenya's inflation to near double digits in the start of the year, have reduced to hand the country its lowest inflation rate in 14 years, a phenomenon that economists now say is not anything to smile about just yet, stating Kenya may be on its way to a deflation, if not a recession just yet. In economics, deflation is a decrease in the general price level of goods and services. Deflation occurs when the inflation rate falls below 0%, a negative inflation rate. Inflation reduces the value of currency over time, but deflation increases it.
Normally the lower band that the CBK accepts, it's 2.5, so we're just about to breach that lower band, and it paints a picture of an economy that is significantly cooling down. Obviously, this has been tied to a high interest rate environment. The CBK has tried to slash interest rates twice, but that monetary policy transmission signal to the real economy appears to be a bit weak. We are not seeing banks moving fast enough. Yes, they have done. Some banks have started lowering, but we are not seeing the same speed that is required.
In October 2024, sugar, kerosene or paraffin, and maize flour prices showed the sharpest reduction, while carrots, sukuma wiki, and orange prices increased the highest.
But then again, at 2.7%, it doesn't mean that the cost of living pressure has reduced. So if you look at the consumer price index basket, and this is now the basket, and this is now the index that pretty much keeps tabs of the underlying commodity pressures, you are seeing that it rose even in the month of October from 140.13 in the month of September to 140.44. And that by itself tells us that there's still cost of living pressure in the economy, albeit marginally. And as a result of that, yes, 2.7%, you can sort of look at it from what you call a base effect.
According to Central Bank of Kenya, the overall inflation is expected to remain below the midpoint of the target range in the near term, supported by lower food inflation owing to improved supply from the ongoing harvests, a stable exchange rate and stable fuel prices. Brian George Otieno, NTV, Nairobi.